Fire don't need the rain. Yeah. Yeah. Cause your fire temper flame. Ambition steady, never vain. I don't sprint just to be seen. I deal power slow and clean. Strings swell like rising breath. Patience stronger than regret. Heat applied but never wild. Focus sharp, control child. Measured fire, lift me higher. No backfire, no expire. Babe, measured fire, quiet crier. Don't build from wire and desire. I seen brigands burn too fast. Flash bright, then fade to pass. I refuse that pattern set. Longevity, the real bag. Base anchor every vow. I don't peak, then disavow. I expand without explode. Strength internal, not just show. Intensity don't equal noise. Precision equal poise. Stable bro, pressure knock, but I ignore. If I ride, just earn the greed out impulsive energy. Beat cuts, strings hit final sharp chord. Silence, measured fire, measured fire.
Static and silk. Static and silk. Static and silk. Static and silk. Static in mind but silk in motion. Chaos inside, smooth devotion. Duality stitched in daily thread. Peace in chest, storm in head. Sax cry raw but elegant bent. Tension don't mean you gotta end. I learned to coexist with strength without letting it dominate brain. Static and silk, rough and built. I and will, calm still. Static and silk, spine like steel. Heart that feel but never kneel. Anger once wrote my decisions. Now it just informed positions. Emotion data, not command. I hold the wheel with steady hand. Base stick like grounded truth. Wisdom grown from reckless youth. I don't deny internal fight. I integrate it into light.
Breathe slow, heart steady, eyes open.
Static and silk, balance weight. I could dominate without hate. I can feel without collapse. Control the storm perhaps.
Be fading. Sax improviser alone. Ends on long breath.
Discipline ain't loud. Discipline ain't loud. Velvet discipline. Yeah. Velvet discipline, smooth and straight. Not every thought need complaint. Not every doubt deserve debate. Some silence stronger than weight. I move precise, no random swing. Emotion filtered before I bring. I don't erupt to feel alive. I regulate to survive. Piano gentle but firm in tone. Strength ain't always overthrown. Sometimes it's posture held intact. When reaction begs to act. Velvet discipline, calm within, no reckless spin. I just win. Velvet discipline, magic skin. Let chaos then stay locked in. Velvet discipline, calm within, no reckless spin. I just win. Velvet discipline, measured skin. Let chaos then stay locked in. Used to speak to prove a point, now I listen to disjoint. Ego loud but growth is quiet. Consistency defeat the riot. I don't rush apology, I don't fake humility. Integrity invisible but impact physical. Power is controlled emotion, not suppressed, directed. Yeah. Velvet discipline, subtle flame, no need. Scream my name if the words speak for itself. Legacy sit on shelf. Velvet discipline, subtle flame, no need. Scream my name if the words speak for itself. Legacy sit on shelf. Piano plays unresolved chord. No drums. Silence. Pressure don't break me.
Pressure makes shape, I learned that slow. Coal in the dark, don't glitter, it grow. Compression taught me posture and poise. Silence refined my internal noise. They only see shine after the wait. They never sit through the sealed in fate. When doors don't move and clocks feel loud, and self-belief feel less than proud. I stay still when panic's exposed. Watch weak foundations show. Trumpet cry like truth exposed. Pain ain't enemy, it's composed. Pressure makes shape, don't escape. Pressure makes fall, calm and storm. I transform, reborn.
Used to resist uncomfortable stretch, now I embrace what I can't fetch. Growth ain't cute, it's terror, man. Rewrite scripts you used to defend. Every scar a drafted plan, proof I outgrew who I ran. Base heavy like ground to stance, I don't crumble, understand, but stand.
Pressure don't crush, it clarifies. Separates ego from what survives. If I bend, I bend precise. Never fold at any price. Underweight, I elevate. Under strain, I generate. Under fire, I don't expire.
gauge. Fuel gauge honest, I don't fake full. I don't push empty just to look cool. I done burned out trying to prove a point. Now I monitor every joint. Energy currency, manage the tank. Not every invite deserve my rank. Not every battle deserve my stance. Some wins come from abstinence. Guitar chop like discipline steps. Every move calculated reps. I don't flex exhaustion scars. I protect the engine process. Fuel gauge honest, no dramatic. Sustainable habits, that's automatic. Yeah, fuel gauge honest, stay modest. Move focused, stay locked in. I used to redline every goal till the pressure cracked control. Now I pace like endurance race, breathing steady through the chase. There's no glory in collapse, just ego and relapse. I don't chase that trap, I adapt the map. RPM spike, but I don't swerve. Controlling every nerve, I preserve what I deserve, then return with curve. Fuel gauge honest, balanced state. Ambition high but calibrated weight. I don't need to crash to grow. I can climb controlled and slow. B cuts, mid bar, guitar hits, one sharp chord, silence.
Yeah. Yeah. Every move drafted. Yeah. Yeah. Blueprint in motion, I don't improvise the core. Every brick intentional before I build a floor. I seen tall dreams crumble fast from foundations built on past. So I sketch in quiet hours, measure stress against my powers. I don't rush construction pace, I reinforce the base. Strings rise like vision expanded, sax breathe like something organic. This ain't ego frantic, this structure or planning. Blueprint in motion, no blind devotion. Every step chosen, every risk frozen. Blueprint in motion, slow promotion, internal ocean, calm commotion. There's a difference in hunger and hate. One builds future, one leave waste. I don't gamble integrity for temporary visibility. I refine what I represent before I scale the exponent. Cause scaling weak design just amplify decline. Bass heavy like concrete poured under every metaphor. I don't chase a viral roar, I engineer something more, yeah. Let it breathe, let it breathe, let it breathe. Plan unfolding clear, every doubt reduced to fear, fear reduced to information, information fuels formation. I don't need to rush the frame, I don't need to brand a name. If the structure stand through strain, that's sustainable game. Built slow. Yeah. No more borrowing tomorrow. I used to put late fees on doubt. The hesitation dragged me out. Interest stacking on fear I kept, on promises I never met.
I'd say next week to my own potential, like delay was accidental, but truth was simple, uncomfortable fact. I was negotiating with impact, yeah. Roads play soft, but the message firm. Every lesson expensive when you don't confirm. Discipline ain't loud, it's routine. It's unseen reps behind the scenes. No more late fees on doubt. Pay it now, cash it out. No more running the route, half in, half out. No more late fees on fear. If it's real, bring it near. I don't start it yet. I'm present here. Yeah. I done missed windows, waiting on perfect. Watched opportunity close while I rehearsed it. Overthinking every move till it froze, while somebody less ready just chose. Now I act when alignment click. Not reckless, just decisive, quick. Every step back by in the audit. If I want it, I commit and lock it. Base deep like consequence underneath each sentence. Underneath each sentence. I don't outsource competence. On my own repentance. On my own repentance. No more credit line excuses. No more soon. No more waiting. No waiting for a move. No waiting for a move. I ain't perfect, but I'm punctual with effort and intentional. If I fail, I document it, recalculate and reinvent it. Doubt still knocks sometimes, sure, but it don't own the door. I acknowledge it, then I move. Confidence is proven, not assumed. Yeah, drum stop. Rose plays final 3 chords alone. Last word spoken softly. Pay.
Engine already on. Yo. Engine already on. Yeah. Quiet engine running under calm exterior. You can't hear the talk from the interior. I don't rev loud just to show capacity. I move strategic with elasticity. Every thought tuned precise, every risk weighed twice. I don't gamble the life on emotional dice. People think stillness mean idle. They confuse peace with surrender. But discipline, silent, entitled. Build a force you remember, yeah. Quiet engine running, still coming. No drum roll, no stunting. Quiet engine running, keep humming. Slow burn, still summoning. Quiet engine running, still coming. No drum roll, no stunting. Quiet engine running, keep humming. Slow burn, still summoning. I don't need theatrics for drive. My ambition subtle but alive. Every setback fuel refined. Every doubt redesigned. Guitar riff sharper now, like a vow that I made in private and kept somehow. RPM rise but control intact. No derail when I counterattack. No collapse in the feedback loop. I recalibrate and regroup. No smoke, no spotlight, just motion. Engine still running.
Gravity don't argue.
gravity don't argue. Gravity agreement, I accept the pull. Every action got weight when the cup too full. I don't blame the ground when I trip and slide. I assess my balance, then adjust my stride. There's a law in motion you can't deny. Every shortcut tax you later on to climb. So I walk straight even if slow, cause momentum built, honest never fold. Strings stretch wide like a chest in hell. Sacks cry soft like a private tale. I don't fight reality, I refine mentality.
You fall when you lean too far from true. Gravity steady, pull me a line. Gravity steady, clear my mind. No floating illusion, no fake control.
I done tried to escape my way. Blame the system, blame the fate, but accountability hit harder and made the posture smarter. Every game require foundation, every leap need preparation. If you skip the calibration, you collapse in elevation. Base low like earth beneath. Under every word I speak, I don't run from what I reap, I just plan what I keep. No.
Gravity don't punish,
It corrects. So now I stand, I floating high, but solid when the winds imply. Every storm that passed the zone, find me balanced in my own. No fantasy of being weightless. Strength is not being painless.
strength is staying stable when the pressure label you nameless.
Time is a currency.
Unrushed currency, I don't spend it wild. I invest every minute like discipline style. Seen people chase numbers just to feel tall, but they bankrupt in spirit by the end of the fall. I don't sprint for applause or panic and drought. I compound in the growth till the doubt cash out. Every hour I guard like equity shares, cause the richest flex is emotional layers. I used to move frantic, chasing the clock. Now I build like stone, one block at a time. Every pause strategic, never a stall. Every silence part of the climb. Time don't rush me, I move steady. Time don't own me, I stay ready. Time is currency, spend it wide. Not in noise, but it right. Time don't rush me, I move steady. Time don't own me, I stay ready. Time is currency, spend it wide. Not in noise, but it right. I done wasted days proving I'm strong, arguing with shadows that don't belong. Now I let energy flow precise, no double spending my inner life. Base deep like a vault, underground, secure foundation in every sound. Roads warm like patience earned, from bridges crossed and lessons learned. There's a wealth in restraint,
There's a profit in
you
cause
can't counterfeit strength.
when it's built in the palm.
Count it slow,
Count it right. Count your breath, count your life.
I don't need overnight returns, I prefer slow, steady burns. I seen fast money crash in smoke. I build what don't revoke. Every setback an asset class, every loss a lesson unmasked. You can't bankrupt resilience when discipline built the past. I don't know the world to rush,
I don't want to rush you.
I owe myself precision.
I don't buy the external push. I align with inner vision. Time don't rush me, I move steady. Time don't own me, I stay ready. Time is currency, spend it wide. Not in noise, but in ride. Time don't rush me, I move steady. Time don't own me, I stay ready. Time is currency, spend it wide. Not in noise, but in ride.
Yeah. City moving slow tonight. I take the long way home on purpose. Let the engine hum, it's true. Yeah. Streetlights bending on the surface, like they trying to show me proof. I don't rush the intersection, I don't race the yellow light. I've been learning in reflection how to sit inside the night. Every corner got a memory, every block got some regret. But regret don't really pressure me, it just teach me what I kept. I done lost what wasn't solid, I done held what didn't break. Now my silence feel more honest, every breath feel less fake. Slow corners, I turn them wide. No sudden moves, no place to hide. I let the road decide the pace. I ain't running from my space. Slow corners, steady hands. I don't fight what I understand. If it's mine, it's mine to face. I just drive and hold my place. Rain tapping on the rooftop, like it asking me to think. Used to drown inside the non-stop, now I pause before I sing. I don't argue with the timeline, I don't beg to pass the change. I just focus on the fine line, where the loss became the gain. Some nights heavy like a burden, some nights light like a prayer. But I treat them both as certain, both reminders I was there. I've been calm inside the pressure, I've been quiet in the heat. I don't measure my progression by the noise beneath my feet. Used to think that fast was forward, used to think that loud was strong. Now I see the quiet order, been correcting what was wrong. I don't chase the validation, I don't need the flashing signs. I just trust the navigation, built from lessons over time. Every scar, small direction, every doubt a subtle guide. I don't fear imperfection, it's the reason I survive. Guitar crying slow, city getting distant. Signal blinking, no rush, just movement. Fade, fade.
heavy, but it's quiet. I've been carrying it steady, like it's part of my design. Every burden made me ready for a stronger state of mind. Some pain don't scream loud, it just settle in your chest like a storm behind a cloud. Never leaving, never rest. I don't crumble under pressure, I don't flex it for applause. I just learned a subtle measure of respecting all my flaws. Every fall became a teacher, every doubt became a lens. I ain't weaker, I'm just deeper than I ever been. It's the weight of calm, it don't break my frame, it just shape my form while it cool my flame. It's the weight of calm, and I hold it right. I don't fight the storm, I just stand upright. I just stand upright. I done faced uncomfortable silence, sat across from my own fear, had a talk without the violence, let the message land clear. I don't numb it with distraction, I don't bury what I feel. I just sit inside the fraction of the wound that's still real. Growth don't always feel victorious, sometimes it feel like loss. Sometimes healing feel laborious, like you paying hidden costs. But I paid it with attention, I paid it with my pride. Now my karma full extension of the wars I kept inside. I don't shake when winds are shifting, I don't panic at delay. Every setback been a lifting in a different kind of way. I ain't chasing loud redemption, I ain't begging to be seen. I just walk with intention through the spaces in between, and the weight don't feel as heavy when you stop calling it pain. It's just proof you held it steady through the thunder and the rain. Strings rising slow, breathe steady, no applause, just presence, standing, fade into silence. Midnight, still awake. Rain falling on the pavement, like it washing off the day. Every drop a small statement, all the words I didn't say. I've been walking through reflections, oh, the man I used to be. Had some quiet corrections in the dark where none could see. I don't dramatize the damage, I don't glorify the scars. I just manage what I manage under dim and distant stars. Every bruise became a boundary, every tear a kind of truth. I don't measure my accounting by the chaos of my youth. Midnight brass in the air, lonely but aware. I don't fold, I don't flare, I just breathe in there. Midnight brass in my chest, heavy but it's blessed. I don't fight for the West, I just stare at my chest. I done gambled with emotion, I done lost inside the pride. Now I'm moving more devotion to the parts I kept inside. The conversation with the mirror don't feel hostile anymore. I can see myself clearer than I ever did before. Growth ain't loud confessions, it's the way you choose restraint. It's the quiet redirections when the heat
ego start to faint. I ain't scared of being honest, even if it costs a friend. I prefer the truth upon us over lies that just pretend. Some nights feel cinematic, like the world on pause mode. Every breath automatic, while I carry the load. But the trumpet keeps singing, soft but cutting through, like a voice steady ringing, saying you made it through. And I did, not perfect, not clean, but whole. Trumpet long note, rain easing, footsteps distant, still here, fade to black.
Rain the windshield, neon bleeding through the glass.
City dripping in reflections, colors running down the street. Every light a small confession of the battles I repeat. I've been tired, not defeated. There's a difference in the tone. Some nights heavy, overheated, but I still make it home. I don't panic at the thunder, I don't freeze inside the storm. I done built myself from under, where the pressure take its form. Every slide that guitar crying sound like something I survived. Every band like truth applying to the reason I'm alive. Under neon rain I stand, not afraid of where I land. Every drop across my skin feel like proof I'm breathing in. Under neon rain I move, nothing left I gotta prove. I just walk into the night, let the colors blur the fight. Used to think the dark was danger, now I see it as a test. Every stranger just a stranger, not a threat against my chest. I don't overthink reactions, I don't rush to make it right. I just live inside the fractions of a long evolving life. Some regrets still whisper softly, but they don't control my pace. I acknowledge them more calmly, give them space without embrace. Strength ain't always loud or rigid, sometimes strength is staying still. Sometimes strength is just admitting you've been climbing uphill. When I climb with no spotlight, no applause, just will.
present to the moment. I don't grab what isn't mine. I just measure every movement, like I'm walking on a line. Used to crowd my own horizon with decisions made from fear. Now I slow to improvising, let the bigger picture clear. Every breath feel like a reset, every pause feel like control. I don't drown inside the regret, I just anchor to my soul. Sax crying in the distance, like it's speaking what I know. That resilience and persistence, when you move a little slow. Hear me breathing room, let the pressure fade. I don't need the boom, just a steady grade. Hear me breathing room, let the tempo fall. I don't chase the boom, I just stand tall. Some nights silence loud, but I sit with it calm. I don't wear it like a shroud, I don't treat it like harm. I just study the reflection in the glass of who I am. Every flaw, small correction in a bigger master plan. Growth ain't always shining, sometimes growth is great, but I trust the slow aligning of a better way. I've been patient with the process, I've been gentle with my flaws. I don't measure by the progress that the outside world applauds. I just build in quiet corners where the noise don't reach, where the lessons hit you warmer than a sermon ever preach. Give me breathing room, let the pressure fade. I don't need the boom, just a steady grade. Give me breathing room, let the tempo fall. I don't chase the room, I just stand tall.
Far out there, still light. I can see it faint and distant, like a glow behind the gray. Not immediate or instant, but it's there beyond the day. I don't walk through thick uncertainty, felt the ground shift under feet. But adversity ain't hurting me, it just forced me to compete with the version that was doubtful, with the fear that held me back. Now I treat it less as hostile, more like weight inside a pack. Every mile build endurance, every bruise built resolve. I don't rush for reassurance, I let time dissolve. Faint horizon in my sight, I don't need it burning bright. If it's real, it's gonna stay. I just move another day. Faint horizon, steady view. I don't chase, I just pursue. Quiet steps into the climb, trusting distance, trusting time. I done feared the empty silence, thought it meant I lost control. Now I see the hidden guidance in the stillness of the soul. Sometimes hope is understated, not a spark but just a thread. Sometimes strength is calibrated by the tears you never shed. I don't dramatize the waiting, I don't panic at the climb. Every setback calibrating a more disciplined design, and the strings start rising higher like they stretching out my chest. Every note a small reminder I survived another test. I ain't loud about the mission, I ain't begging to be known. I just walk with intuition till the fame becomes my own. Faint horizon in my sight, I don't need it burning bright.
Soft keys drifting. Yeah. Laid out glow.
Streetlights humming in the distance, like they playing background chords. I've been moving with persistence, not collecting fake awards. Every setback left a marking, but it carved a better shape. Yeah, like the dark before the sparking, yeah, of a thought you can't escape. Yeah. I don't argue with the tension, I don't fold under the doubt. I just turn it to intention, let the clarity come out. Roads, chords floating underneath me, like they holding up my spine. Every lesson slowly teach me, timing always overshine. Soft electric glow inside, not a flame I gotta hide, just a warmth that steady grows underneath what no one knows. Soft electric, calm and clear, I don't run from what I feel, I just stand and let it show in a quiet undertow.
I done chased the loud approval, I done fed the wrong desire. Now I build without removal, other parts that fuel the fire. I ain't perfect, never claimed it, but I'm realer than before. Every scar I reframed it as a doorway, not a wall. I don't rush into the morning, I respect the fading night. Every ending gives a warning, every shadow shapes the light. Now the rhythm feel internal, like a pulse I understand. Not external, not eternal, just the present in my hand. Every breath feel less defensive, every thought less overdone. Growth ain't flashy or expensive, it's the peace when day is done. No, no.
Keys linger. Window crack, city breathing soft. Track dissolves in one.
Morning barely breaking, curtains glowing dim. I wake before the city, just to hear myself think. No chaos, no committee, yeah, just the edge of the sink. Cold water on my face, like a truth I can't ignore. Every day a different pace than the one I had before. I don't carry last night heavy, I don't drag it to the sun. Every lesson came already paid in full and fully done. Piano chords feel honest, like they telling me to start. Not flawless, but modest, that's the rhythm of the heart. First light through the window, soft against the wall. I don't need it blazing, just enough to call. First light on my shoulders, warm but never loud. Yeah. I don't need the spotlight, I just need the ground. Yeah. I've been careful with my energy, not to waste it on regret. Every memory a remedy, if you face it and accept. I ain't rushing to tomorrow, I ain't stuck inside the past. I just hold the joy and sorrow, let them settle where they last. There's
there's a beauty in the normal, in the silence of routine. Not dramatic or abnormal, just a steady in between. I don't fear a blank horizon, I don't dread the open space. Every sunrise improvising on the outline of my face. And I feel more alive than I ever did before. Like the quiet in my mind, unlock the different doors. Single notes repeating, footsteps across wood floor. Door opens, morning air enters, track ends in natural room tone.
Overhead. Yeah. Platform quiet, but it's moving, even when it seems at rest. Every second still improving, even if it's not expressed. I've been standing in transition, not arrival, not departure, just a space of definition. Building patience in the armor city, breathing under concrete. Engines humming through the veins. I've been calm inside the heartbeat of ambition and restraint. The lead guitar keep repeating, like reminders in my head. Every echo softly beating words I once left unsaid. Between stations I remain, not in loss and not in gain, just evolving through the frame of a life I can't explain. Between stations, steady stride, no more running just to hide. Every stop a chance to rise, every door another side. Yeah, yeah. I don't fear the in-between, that's where discipline is born. Not the spotlight on the scene, but the hours before dawn. I done learned that elevation ain't a jump, a subtle climb. Built from repetition, measured not in hyper time. So I move without announcement, no parade, no loud display. Every quiet advancement, stacking strength along the way. If the train don't stop for me, I don't beg it to return. There's another track I see and another turn to earn. Delay fading in a rhythm, subway doors closed, distant rumble rolling away, beat cut sudden, silence. Yeah, some night feel different. Yeah, sometimes I feel up. Yeah, tonight feel different. I stopped arguing with mirrors, stopped asking who I am. Every phase had a purpose, even when I didn't understand. Used to chase every signal, every light in the dark. Now I trust my internal, I let silence do its part. I don't rush conversations with the future or past. I just walk with intention, let the moment last.
Nothing to prove tonight, I already know my worth. No disguise, just the truth in reverse. Nothing to prove tonight, I don't fight how I move. They watching tonight, I got nothing to prove.
I've been calm through the chaos, still alert, still aware. I don't fold under pressure, I just breathe through the glare. I learned power ain't posture, it's alignment and pace. It's accepting the process without needing to face. I let go of expectations that were never my own. Found peace and direction, not the place that I'm going.
Some nights ain't about answers, they just remind you you're okay.
I don't flex every victory, some wins stay inside. Some moments feel sacred when nobody know why. I don't carry your tension in the places I heal. If it don't match my intention, I don't need it to feel.
Streets still breathing, engines passing slow, windows down, thoughts settle. Oh, I stay right here, not searching, not escaping, just existing, and that's enough.
Yeah, sun still down, mind clear though. Yeah, I made it through the long stretch where the night felt endless. Every thought felt heavy, every silence felt restless. Yeah, now the air feel lighter, like I finally slept. I ain't running from memories, I just choose what I kept. Yeah, some lessons came rough, some truths came late, but the calm that I trust was built under weight. Clear after the long night, still tired but alive. I don't rush to the daylight. I just open my eyes. Clear after the long night. No fear in my chest. But surviving the dark taught me how to rest. I don't replay old scenes like they owe me a fit. I don't sharpen no pain just to prove that it's still. I let time do the healing while I stay in my lane. Some roads teach patience, some only teach rain. I'm not loud with my growth, I'm precise with my step. I don't flex what I know, I just honor the depth. You don't always feel stronger, sometimes you just feel lighter. Now my thoughts feel steady, even when life shit fast. I don't grip every moment like I'm scared it won't last. I've been calm with the unknown, let it show me the pace. If I stumble I reset, not a lost
just a fade. Street still wet from the night. First bus passed me slow. Coffee steam in the air. Windows crack. I don't need answers now. Just this moment. Before the city wakes up.
Coming weak. I don't raise my voice, I raise my standards. I don't move in panic, I move in manners. Every silence sharpen, every pause got weight. I learn control is power, not the rush or the chase. Some flex need witnesses, I build when nobody near. The choir gave me discipline, the night made vision clear. Come holds power, I don't need to explain. I let presence speak louder than the noise in my name. Calm holds power, still water deep in. I don't show every weapon, I just know where they've been. I don't flinch at attention, I don't bow to the glare. I don't force connection, I don't move out of fear. Every step is intentional, every word feel place. I don't rush the essential, I respect the pace. I've been steady through storms with my hands still clean. Some winds come in forms that ain't meant to be seen. Loud don't mean dangerous, stillness is. I don't need all the lights, just enough to see clear. I don't chase being right, I just stay sincere. I've been calm under pressure, like I train for the weight. I don't fight the wet, I adjust to the state. Footsteps echo, concrete breathe. City don't know that, but I do. Stillness moving inside me.